Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing my 2021 Indian Chieftain Limited's standard windshield and reviewing what's in this box.
There could be anything in there.
Roll that intro. Hey everybody, like I said, welcome back. So before I get started about what exactly is in this box, and I'm sure you probably all know from the title of the video, let's go ahead and take a ride on the bike and let's review the standard windshield that came with this 2021 Indian Chieftain Limited. All right everybody, we're on the road. This is the 13.7 inch flare windshield from Indian. It's a stock windshield. I believe that it's actually an upgraded version or upgraded windshield for this Chieftain Limited. I'm not for sure or not. It might actually come like this factory. But I'm going about probably like 55, about 60 miles an hour currently. And I mean, it's not too bad. I have it all the way up right now, okay? So it is blocking all the wind. Now let me put it down. Alright, putting it all the way down. Alright, I got my visor up. My internal visor's down. Let me put it down. With the windshield down and probably about 55, 60 miles an hour, I mean, this stock windshield does great. Would like to get up to a little bit faster speed right now, but yeah, can't do that, so maybe we could test this thing on the interstate. It's probably a more reputable test. Alright everybody, on the highway, we're doing about 70, 75 or so. I got the stock windshield all the way down, and my head is shaking around like crazy right now. I mean, I can feel the wind kind of on the sides a lot more. It's manageable, but my head is bobbing a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put it all the way up. All right. It's kind of weird, but that actually seems to make it worse. Not as much on the sides anymore, but it is definitely you got to fight it a little bit on the stock windshield. So yeah, if I put it down, it's still kind of, I mean, anything probably above 70, 75, you're really going to be shaking quite a bit. You feel it more shaking around the sides of the bike. I guess it just depends on the crosswinds and everything. So that's basically my take on the stock Indian windshield. Okay, so we want to find out what's in this particular box. Let's find out. I went ahead and took the liberty of already removing the packing tape from this to save the trouble of cutting that open and all that. What do we have here? Lots and lots of packing peanuts. Lots of packing peanuts, because whatever's in here exactly is probably something that's going to be fragile, and you don't want it to get damaged in the shipping process, right? All right. What do we have here? We have a nice personal letter right here from Freedom Shields. Premium motorcycle windshields. Thank you. We know that there are a lot of other companies you could purchase from. We just wanted to say thank you for choosing us. Well, thank you, Freedom Shield. I appreciate it. By the way, this video is not sponsored. Inside here, we have our invoice. Gives you the information and all that. Exchange returns. This is something interesting. Windshield may be exchanged or returned by the original purchaser for a full refund of the windshield as long as the windshield is in new condition and the protective plastic has not been removed. Windshield must be shipped in the original box with the original packing material. Okay, I want to say one thing that really sold me on this is the fact that you can return the windshield if you're not 100% satisfied. So I like that because, well, let's say this. Number one is I worked with, from the guy from Freedom Shield, I believe it was John. I worked with him through email to try to fit the right type of windshield for me, for my height, my inseam, all the measurements and everything that I went by their site, and we exchanged emails back and forth to determine what was the best optimal windshield for me. Now, case in point is if I'm not 100% satisfied with it, as long as I leave the protective coating on this new windshield, when I go to test the bike out here later, which I'm going to do, if I'm not 100% satisfied with it, I can send it back or exchange it for a different size. So that does make it nice because I have had windshields in the past that I haven't been able to exchange. So the issue with that is that when you go to buy something, you know, sometimes you just don't know how it's going to do until you get it on the bike or you get it out and test it out yourself. So when you do that, it's kind of a hit or miss thing. And we all know with certain parts and certain things like that, especially windshields for motorcycles, it can be hit or miss depending on our height and things like that. So back to finding out what's in this box. What do we got here? Ah, bug slide. Nice option, especially if you have a new windshield, right? Set that to the side. Let's take our letter out. Let's set that up here. I try not to make a mess while I'm doing this, which I am actually doing. Oh, nice. Check this out. Look at that, everybody. It's got this nice little reflect curve that comes up, kind of goes up like that. Yeah, check that out. That's pretty nice. This one I believe is considered their touring windshield. This is the 12-inch windshield for the Indian Chieftain Limited, my year, 2021, which I think it doesn't really matter. I think it's, well, it's certain years it has whatever, but you know, that. So basically the installation of the windshield is going to be these 5 screws right here. You take the old one off, you put the new one on, yada yada. It's pretty simple as that. The windshield care tells you about how to take care of the windshield. Like I said, this one was the 12-inch light gray. They had the option of getting the clear, I think it's the light gray, the dark gray, and I decided to kind of get a little bit of tint on the one I have, but I kind of wanted to leave it a little bit light. I didn't want to go with a dark gray or a smoke color, like a dark color, because my visor on my helmet is already smoke color. My internal visor is already smoke, so I figured I didn't need anything darker on the windshield. Test ride says, please feel free to mount this windshield, mount the shield and take a short test ride as long as you have good visibility over the shield. Make sure to leave the protective plastic film on the shield. If you're not completely satisfied with the height or performance of the shield, you may return the shield for full credit, less any shipping charges, as long as the shield is like new and the protective plastic film has not been removed. Any questions, please call or email. Great product. I'm excited to install it. I'm going to do that real quick, and then we're going to take out the bike with this new Freedom Shield installed on it and take a review of that. So let's go ahead and do that.
You can do it!
A few minutes later.
All right, everybody, we're back on the bike. We got the Freedom Shield installed. I still got the protective plastic on it that came when it shipped. And as mentioned in the instructions, it does say to leave this on, take it for a short ride, and see how it does. Okay, right now I've got my face shield down on my helmet. The windshield actually is all the way down in the all the way down position on my Chieftain currently. All right, let's go ahead and get up to speed. I got a little bit of wind here on the sides of my elbows, but that's all right. Nothing right here in front of me at all. Nothing. Like literally nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up all the way. I apologize. I can still see. All right, now like no wind on my elbows at all. Like nothing at all. I'm in I feel like I'm in a pocket right now. I'm going about probably 62, 63 right now. I'm in a wind pocket right now. I have nothing around me. Most of the time I ride like this with my visor up, and I like having this internal this dark internal sun visor down, and just like it's nice to have the wind blow on you a little bit. You know, I do like to have the option though of being able to close this face shield, you know, when it's necessary for me. But I tell you, when this is down right now with this new windshield, this new Freedom Shield, man, it is like so much a night and day difference between the stock Indian one and this one right here. I'm really sold on this. It's really nice. So one thing about this Freedom Shield is I made a video about the about riding in the wind and kind of talking about that. And I'm riding today. It's actually a little bit of a windy day today, and one of my commenters, Road Reality John, had mentioned these Freedom Shields, and I had seen a lot of other reviews of moto vloggers that had put these on their bikes. I figured, why not give it a try? Especially, I like that they're, like I said, I like their return policy, and you know, they want to make sure that they're going to make what you're going to get work for you, and that's really nice. You know, plus they're made right here in right here in the U.S., which is cool. You know, I like to be able to support U.S.-based businesses, and they did an exceptional job. I'm really pleased with it. And I also say that you want to know something? This has been the 4th time that I have been out and tried to record a video of putting this shield on, this Freedom Shield on, and try to record a video to make a second video for this, where I've either had my microphone not working, or I've had the wrong camera setting and it's totally botched this whole second clip that I made. And this is probably my 4th take on this video. I'm just letting y'all know, okay? I've been very patient trying to get it right. So I really appreciate y'all, if you know, that y'all did watch it, and I hope it helped out a good bit. Like I mentioned, is that, you know, I've tested this thing numerous times to try to get it right. I mean, the initial test I did with it, I was 100% satisfied with it, but you know, my video just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to be. And so, you know, that was the thing, is that I wanted to make sure I got it right and make sure I get this video right. Anyway, I think we got it right this time. 100% satisfied with this Freedom Shield. Go check them out. I'll throw the link in the description for the website. They're a great product, made right here in the USA. If you're looking for a better windshield or a better windscreen for your motorcycle, definitely check them out. They're an awesome product. Thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, do me a favor, leave a like if you like this video. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you next time.